What's up YouTube? My name is Chad. This is the Wisco Boater channel. It's getting towards the end of the season here. It's October 5th today. It's a Wednesday. It is a work day, so I've got quite a busy schedule today with work, but around some of these meetings and other things I need to do. I've got one quick project I'm going to get done on the boat because it's not very windy today, and that's going to be to safety my anchor chain shackle pin. I'll get into that just a little bit more when I get up there to do that, but did want to make mention that a couple weeks ago I did have a battery explode on the boat. My port engine starter battery exploded, and that happened as I was sitting in that chair, and down below here is the engine compartment, and it was that port side battery that exploded. Here's a picture of it after the fact, after I got it removed out of the boat. So I also removed the starboard side starter battery. So I've got two new batteries down there, and I did have a bunch of people comment on the issue, telling me that the charger is probably bad. It is the old charger. It's not a smart charger. It's the original one that came with the boat. So I checked that out. Everything is fine, working good with the charger. It's sending the correct charging current. I checked AC ripple voltage. Everything is good there, so I'm in good shape. So I don't know if I just had an old battery or a bad battery or what it was, but I did remove the starboard one as well, just so I have two batteries that are of the same vintage. It was low on water, so I don't know if they were both the same type of battery, probably the same age. So I got those replaced, and we're good to go now. So I've got just a month left on the boat, and I will be moving the boat here probably in a week or so, and I'll shoot a video of that when I do it. I'm only moving within the marina. Now, originally my plan for the end of the season was to go back over to quarterdeck mid-October, because they do shut the water off here and the facilities start to get shut down. But I talked to the harbor master here, and she has been gracious enough to extend my key card access to the facilities until November 5th, which is I'll be in my apartment that weekend. I'll be moving into my apartment that weekend. So I am going to move the boat from my current slip up to a wall position, which is up near the clubhouse, so that I can stop using the heads on the boat and just use the facilities as needed. So looking forward to that. But right now I'm going to work on getting my anchor shackle pin safetied. Let's get this project out of the way, and then I'll kind of show you around the marina a little bit, as it's really starting to thin out here as the season winds down. Okay, so up on the bow of the boat here, and what I'm going to, this is what I'm safetying. This is the shackle pin. I'm going to safety it through that hole and just bring it up to maybe just safety it around the eye here. But the reason that I'm doing this is because a friend of mine, whom you might watch his videos, hopefully you do. It's his channel is called Eternity Shore, and Jeff had his anchor leave the boat. This is the video of it happening. I did use this with his permission, and you can see as the anchor comes up, they bring it up slowly, and right as it stops here, you can see that shackle pin has worked its way out. Now, this probably happened over time, but they were at anchor for a night or two maybe, and the good thing that this didn't happen while they were at anchor overnight, and the anchor got dragged just right to lose it while it was on the bottom. They could have drifted. So luckily this happened while they were pulling the anchor up. They saw the anchor fall. They did lose it. Jeff later said that he wishes he would have just jumped in the water, dove down and grabbed it. I think they were in 7 or 8 feet of water, but it was a muddy bottom, so might not have been super easy to find. But so yeah, did cost him some money, had to buy a new anchor. But in order to prevent this, this is what you need to do. So I walked the docks here and looked at as many anchors and attachments at the Shackle here that I could see, it's kind of amazing that the number of them that are not safetied. In fact, I would say most of them are not. I'm not gonna put any numbers out there, but most of them are not safetied, of the ones that I could see. So I'll get this one safetied. Tools I'm using: a pair of vice grips to twist the wire. They do make pliers that are safety wire pliers that typically are used in aviation applications. I used to have a pair. I don't know what happened to them, but it's not something I would have had on the boat anyway. So vice grips, and then a pair of cutters to cut the wire after I get it in place. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, I just mentioned that I'm going to go here to here, but that won't allow this to move. So I'm just going to run it through this loop and then just safety it right to the Shackle itself. That way the swivel still works as it's supposed to. All right, this is 18 gauge galvanized wire. So it's just like any other nut or bolt, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So you want to safety it so that the pressure is gonna not allow it to come out and twisting to the left counterclockwise. So we'll safety the bottom of it. That way it cannot, there is no way for it to turn this way. Some twists in it. Just like that. And then we'll run it up through here. Same thing, up. Snip this off. And then bend this over so nobody gets sliced up by this. Back into the Shackle like so, and now we have a safetied Shackle pin. So there's no, because the tension is pulling this way, it's impossible for this to twist out and move counterclockwise. So that's how you do it. Jeff, I'm sure you probably did the same video, so there's a couple of these out there at this point, I'm sure, so hope that helps. Beautiful day here in Sturgeon Bay. It's supposed to get windy this afternoon. Yesterday was very windy, and then we're going to cool off this weekend. But as you can see, Harmony is out of the water. These guys are coming out next week. I think pretty much everybody down the way here is coming out in the next week or so. My neighbor Jess is already out of the water. A bunch of boats at the end of B dock there are out. And my friends Dave and Nancy, they have left on their Great Loop adventure. The boat left this morning, very, very early. Got to hang out with Dave last night. Had some bourbon and a cigar, had a nice visit with him. So I wish them well on their trip, the Great Loop. They should be back to Center Point Marina in 2025, so we'll look forward to seeing them again. But yeah, you can see the marina starting to thin out. Next, probably next Wednesday after I get my last pump out, I will be moving Thirsty Whale to either right on the wall or maybe on the main dock of B. So potentially where that open space is, right there, or where that boat right there is. That's a potential spot. I don't know how long he stays in the water. There's also the big burger that you can barely see. It's right there. That's an 82-foot yacht. That's another spot that if they come out of the water fairly soon, I could move over there. But clubhouse access is going to be necessary once I get my last pump out, which again is Wednesday, next Wednesday, the 11th. Very last pump out of the season. So it's been an absolutely fantastic summer. It went by, if I look back on it now, I feel like it went by very, very quickly. There were some times over the summer I kind of felt like it was dragging just a little bit, but yeah, here we are, a month away from moving into my apartment and the boat coming out of the water. So I'll update you again when I move the boat over to the wall. Until then, hope you enjoyed this quick video. We'll see you next time on the Wisco Boater channel. Happy boating, everybody.